Hi guys, it's SkintBoot here, and today what I'm going to be bringing you guys is a No Man's Sky video. And in today's video, what I'm going to be looking into is some recent ARG developments that have showcased artwork for what we presume to be our player model. Very interesting stuff here, guys. There's a fair amount to cover, so without further ado, please do sit back and relax. Let's get started. So, like always, all of this news comes from the now popular ARG website Myriad70 that has seen a lot of activity recently with decryptions and satellites and so on. Similar to how we last saw the Ringed Planets video, this news of a player model comes from a small section of Myriad's website. So, like last time, at the top left hand corner of the website, there is an option to select a second decrypted file that, when clicked on, prompts another button that leads us to what we all want to see. Now, following the prompt presents us with a distorted and colourful image of what appears to be either our own player model or some kind of NPC that's displayed in the classic astronaut style which we have become accustomed to recently. Quite clearly, the image is not properly rendered, but some lovely users on Twitter have managed to splice it together, which gives us a somewhat more accurate view of this little astronaut. Big shout out to Wendy Petite for providing this. However, many people have now done a similar kind of thing, so thanks to anyone that managed to sort this for the community. Right, so looking at this properly formed image, we can first realise that this image appears to be concept art. The astronaut is not an in-game model, but rather looks to be hand-drawn and appears to be similar to the No Man's Sky concept art style seen throughout the game's launch and so on. Regardless that this isn't an in-game model, we can pick out a few neat things. First of all, parts of the clothing are labelled with what they are, with some labels stating heated sun visor, life support harness, and blueprint projector, which is particularly interesting. These labels fit into the idea of this photo being concept art due to artists likely labelling parts for animators to fit into No Man's Sky itself, but this also acts as a very helpful tool for us to work out what each detail on this model means. Now, the little camera is labelled as the blueprint visor. This is something which a lot of people looked at straight away. People were thinking what the fuck this was, and this seems to explain though why we have a menu in game to create items, learn new recipes, and manage our inventories. Life support harness is quite clearly mentioned in our life support systems, now a physical entity of our suit, and heated sun visor is obviously in reference to the helmet. Because of this, it appears like Hello Games' artists are paying close attention to matching our models up with how we act in game, and these little details really do show just how much consideration has gone into ensuring our suits work with gameplay elements. Finally, the player's helmet appears to be in a different colour to not only the rest of the suit, but other player models which we have seen prior to this. It's quite clearly grey and looks almost shiny, so a lot of people are thinking this could be either variation that is just random and means that no two players look alike in multiplayer, or this could mean character customization. It could alternatively just tie into the lore and story. We know that a fair amount of story is likely going to be added with next, so perhaps this ties in somehow, but right now I think it's safe to assume that it's just variation. What's important to remember, guys, is that this image is technically concept art, and this doesn't guarantee how our player models might look in game. However, since this image is part of the ARG and has been revealed to us, I think it's fairly safe to assume that this will be accurate to No Man's Sky. But with all of that said and done, I want to know what you guys think on the matter, so please do feel free to put your thoughts in the comment section of the video. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then please do feel free to leave a like on it, and if you guys could also subscribe to MZK, then that'd be absolutely fantastic. And as always, I will see you guys on my next video. This is SkintBoot, signing out.